Hi, I'm Borkon. Glad to have you here. Welcome back. And just to start today, I would like to thank everybody who has left positive and nice comments after the previous video because, yeah, in the previous video, I was a little bit almost depressed because of how badly the witch farms got nerfed. But after that, I have a plan for how to deal with this. I have a plan for how to update this world to 118. We are not 118 just yet. We're still in 117.1. But the plan includes fixing up this area a little bit. We actually need to do some work here because, yes, I am definitely saving this area for 118. And just to start off, if you saw in the last episode, this thing was broken because I had a power outage and basically it crashed because the server just turned off. And now it's fixed, it's running again. I am having my second account AFK here just because I need some components that we are building right now. And I also did a thing down here. I don't know if anybody remembers, but there was a pulse extender here because this is the signal here that is telling the Never Wood farm to turn off. There was a pulse extender here to prevent spam, so as spam protection. And one of the reasons why this thing actually crashed was because it seemed like the reloads caused some spamming and actually broke the pulse extender here. And now we have my new modern system of spam protection. I had a video out about how these works, and this works absolutely perfectly. So now the wood farm is running, everything in here is fully functional. Again, the witch farms are still running at 117 rates because we do need redstone. And just as a thing here, you might also remember the complete chest monster mess here. I removed it. I might actually want to move the portal, but later that will be after the 118 update for good reasons. I will get into that in a second. And some other things that I've done in this area is, I'm gonna need a bunch of pistons for a project soon, and that's why I'm AFK here, by the way. There. And that's why my second account is AFKing in the AFK spot. So, because I will need a bunch of pistons for a project, I added a shulker box loader, and this is empty, but it's because I've been emptying it in here. We need quite a lot of pistons, but we'll get into that later, maybe in the next episode. Now there is one more project that I need to do today. To be perfectly honest, I've been already working in this area for 2 days to fixing up various small problems, adding the whole locking hopper towers, whatever we calling that, doing minor fix-ups. I already, by the way, have a new design for a cobble generator because while this cobble generator looks nice, it is not particularly TNT efficient, and now that I'm making a lot of pistons, I have noticed that it's a huge bottleneck, and the bottleneck is actually TNT, so I need to make this thing more TNT efficient, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it in this episode. I might do it in the next cut, so I'm announcing it now because, well, I kind of like to tell people what I'm gonna do before I do it. I don't know, maybe that's a crazy idea. But the thing I want to definitely do right now is to add a building around these machines. And that's for a good reason, because we will definitely need that when we're preparing for 118. So let's get this building done. And we have a building. I kind of like it. It's relatively simple, and there is lots of windows. So I went a little bit for something like that one because, as you can see, these ones have much more concrete and cyan terracotta and smaller windows, and this one has bigger windows. It's completely totally improvised. The other ones I actually tried in creative, at least to do one section of the building to just see how it would look like. This one was completely off the cuff, and yeah, I like it. It turned out well. This probably might need a roof soon as well, but maybe this will be enough. And while I was building this, and of course at other times, this whole place has been running, and I have been making more and more pistons. I emptied it just now, and we have 25 shulker boxes of pistons. It's been running for about 2 days, so that kind of means what? About 20,000 pistons per day. That means 60,000 planks per day. And what's 60,000 planks? That's about 15,000 logs. So the Never Wood farm is supposed to be around 1,300 logs per hour. So we're running at around half of the efficiency of the Never Wood farm, which is a little bit expected because we are bottlenecking hard on gunpowder. The sand is now completely keeping up. It's just we can't make TNT fast enough because we don't have enough gunpowder. So maybe for the future it might make sense to make the gunpowder farm bigger, but of course it's not gonna be in this world or not in this version of Minecraft because, well, we will have to build a new gunpowder farm for 1.18. But I can see that there is a night now. Despite phantoms not spawning down here, I'm still a little bit afraid of creepers and zombies falling on my head, so I always try to sleep when I'm in this area. Because not everything is perfectly spawn-proof. Some of the machines still have creepers spawning, and it would suck to have a creeper blow something up. So, let's go to sleep. Anyway, as I was saying, it would kind of suck if a creeper would blow up in one of the spots, because there's always one spot that I have left not perfectly spawn-proof. There's just always one. I keep having these strange dreams when I sleep that I build something really complicated and elaborate, and then it blows up. It's really strange. Anyway, so my plan for this area here, I'm going to live with the witch farms being slow. I just decided to accept it, and I'm gonna hope that maybe one day Mojang will fix it and do something about the spawn rates in the witch farms, and if not, well, then everything here will just be slower. It's a huge deal. It is. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it really sucks that they are so slow. Maybe I will build more witch farms and somehow automatically send redstone here. I have no idea what I'm gonna do if Mojang never fixes witch farms, but I think it is kind of boring that everybody is suggesting to go for raid farms, because while I'm really impressed by raid farms, because they are technologically advanced and quite interestingly implemented, the ones that I've seen, they are boring. And they are boring because they are just way overpowered. You build one farm and you have pretty much everything. A raid farm gives you an infinite amount of fuel for any smelters that you would ever need. Just burn the sticks, and I think the banners burn too. Give you infinite emeralds so you can buy everything from villagers. They give you infinite gunpowder, so you don't need a creeper farm or a ghast farm if you would like to farm your gunpowder with ghasts. They give you redstone, glowstone, everything. A little bit like piglin bartering, which is also way too overpowered and shouldn't be as strong as it is, but, well, I kind of accept the piglin bartering because that's how I get my obsidian and blackstone. But I really don't like raid farms. I mean, simple ones, the ones that only give you enough emeralds and maybe a couple of stacks of gunpowder and redstone power, they are fine. They give you enough emeralds so you don't have to trade, because I hate trading. But they don't ruin the interesting parts of the game, which is building different farms. Because this is one farm, the creeper farm is a different farm, the slime farm is a different farm. Soon there will be some kind of exploit that someone will find that will give you slime in raid farms or whatever else that we need to farm, and it's just boring. So I'm not gonna do raid farms. I'm not gonna say never, because it might be interesting to build one day, because I've never built a really super fast raid farm, but not for this area. This area is built around 2 witch huts, and that's how it's gonna remain. I don't know, maybe when it comes to cheating things in, I might cheat in another hut or 2 more huts, so this becomes a quad witch hut, but probably not. And when it comes to the terrain, well, I was talking about maybe updating to that snapshot that generated deep slate everywhere and didn't generate caves, or maybe using commands to unbreak this perimeter. No, we're doing it properly. I am going to world eat everything below here in 1.18. And to simplify my process for doing it, we're gonna be creating the trenches for the perimeter by removing the bedrock. Yeah. Huh? That's strange. Anyway, so that's why I'm making all these pistons. The pistons are there to break bedrock. We are going to void at least part of this perimeter. I'm not going to make enough pistons for the entire perimeter, but I'm going to do the edges so that it's easier to build the world eater that's going to be eating the world below us in 1.18. So that is the plan right now in the nearest future. And this is going to be starting on a stream, basically tonight. After this episode comes out, I am going to start the process. I'm going to be blowing up the sides here to remove all the sea lanterns, and then building the bedrock breakers and breaking bedrock. That's the plan. And after that, in 1.18, the plan is to build a better cobble generator, because this cobble generator is too inefficient when it comes to TNT usage. And of course a bigger creeper farm, but we're gonna do it at the bottom of the world, basically at Y level, well, I was about to say 0, but minus 64. So, come join the stream tonight, let's break some bedrock, at least let's start the process. I'm suspecting it's gonna take a lot of time. I calculated. I don't know if I made an error, but I'm gonna need 100 shulker boxes of pistons just for the little bits I'm gonna do around the edges. So it's quite a lot of stuff that we need for this. It's gonna take some time, but let's start tonight on stream on twitch.tv/Borkon_live. I hope to see you there, and if not, I'll see you in the next episode. Thanks a lot for watching, and have a good, well, redstone farming. Bye.